Hello, FlossTube. It is time for Flossmas days 5, 6, 7, and 8. I had hoped to film yesterday after I got home from being out of town, but I was just too tired. So it's Monday, December 8th, and so we're gonna do our drawing and everything for the 5th, 6th, 7th, and today the 8th. So depending on how long this is, I may just post it or I may wait one more day and add something else. On the next day, I will probably show some previously finished fully finished Christmas. So I haven't gotten all my Christmas pictures up on the walls yet, so I'll show you some of those probably the next time. But let's get started. So for day 5, we're gonna open our chocolate advent calendar. Let's find 5. Here it is down here. See what we have today. Oh, it's bumpy. If I can get it out. Very bumpy. Let's see what that is. Oh, it's a toffee crisp. Definitely chewy. The toffee makes it chewy. So this is day 5 of the Historical Sampler Company Advent Box. A pair of bright red scissors. Those are cute. That's fun to have for Christmas. That will go in my bag of I put all of the charts and the fabric in a project bag, so I'll put my scissors in there too. All right, so for day 5, I did go ahead and draw for day 5 yesterday so I could not get too far behind on my stitching, or spun the wheel. And it spun Woodland Winter by Autumn Lane Stitchery, and I'll put a picture in of what it's going to look like. And I got 90 stitches done on this last night. This is Twilight by Picture This Plus, 32 count Twilight. I love the way the colors pop. So I just did this double line of red down there. So that finishes all of this. Now there's a part up here. And I tried loading that into Pattern Keeper yesterday and it did not work. It wanted me to tell it how big it was. And when I tried, it didn't like anything I put in there, so I may just have to do the last part from paper. So that was yesterday's spin. And let me also show you what I worked on over the weekend. I got some stitching done. So I was out of town Friday, Saturday, and came back yesterday afternoon. But I did take my Stand-Up Santa, Hands-On Design Stand-Up Santa. I'll put a picture in of what it's going to look like. This was for the Jingle Ball. Obviously I did not have it done in time for the Jingle Ball, and I really didn't have time to do anything on the Jingle Ball. I did do some shopping, but so I hadn't started it, so I did this over the weekend. I think it's like how much was it? 332 stitches. And this is on an, I think it's an 18 count. It doesn't really say, but I think it's an 18 count or maybe 20. I don't know. I can't see. It doesn't have, it has a label on it, but that has no information about the count or anything. It just says it's for this project. But you stitch it with pearl cotton. So this real thick. Here, I'll pull one out that I haven't opened yet. It'll be a little bit neater. So it's the same colors as DMC. But this is like number 5 pearl cotton, so it's a real thick. And so you just use one strand of this over 2. So I still have a long ways to go on that one. What I'll probably do is, because I probably won't get it finished before the videos go away. So we have, I think, until the end of the month. I think we have, or maybe we have 30 days to watch any of our class videos where they're teaching us how to put it together. So, and Kathy always sends really good printed instructions too. So probably what I will do is print those out and watch the video, and then I can make any notes on there if there's something I think I need a little more explanation on, because I doubt I'll get that done. And then, oh, this was the one for, I forgot, I should have showed you this one first. This was for the 4th. This was Winter Friend, so this is what I spun to work on Thursday, last Thursday. And I'll put a picture in of what it's going to look like. And this is on 32 count crystal helix from Picture This Plus. And I had to get my magnifier out to work on this because with that opalescent, it was harder for me to see. And I did 107 stitches on this. So I worked in here. I had the bow all done and some of this, so I worked in here. There's a little bit of white down there. It's kind of hard to see. And this is the start, sorry, of a holly leaf. So 107 stitches on that one. All right. Oh, and one more thing I worked on. I can't remember if I showed this, the start of this to you last time or not, but this was another new start this week. I started it Wednesday, so I may have shown it to you Thursday, on Thursday's episode. But this is Snow Queen by Stitches So Beautiful, and I'll put a picture in of what it's going to look like. And so I did another 290 stitches, and so it has 414 stitches total. And so I'm doing this for the Stitch Along on Facebook. If you do at least 250 stitch full cross every week, and you have to post your progress, then you get a free chart from them that's not out to the public yet. So that's why I'm trying to work on that one every week so I can get that free chart. It's a real cute Grinch with some greenery and stuff around him, I think. You may have seen it on Facebook. Okay, so that finishes up Friday. So now we're ready to go to the 6th. So we'll start over again. Let's see what candy we get for the 6th. All right, it's down here in this corner. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's got stripes on it. They're not the easiest to get out. This one especially is being difficult, maybe because it's in the corner. There we go. It's a little round one. So raspberry flavored milk chocolate. So this one up here in the corner. I love raspberry and chocolate together. That's good. I think that's my favorite one yet. Okay. I'm gonna get my tablet started up because we're gonna have to spin now. So let's see what the 6th looks. Kind of bumpy. See what we got from Historical Sampler Company. Oh, fine. It's a thing of beads. Red and green and silver, it looks like. I bet we're going to use those on one of our projects. All right, I'll put that in my bag too. Okay, and I won't have any more stitching to show you that I've stitched, but let's see. Come on. Trying to get, there we go. I was in Pattern Keeper, so I'm trying to get out of it. Let's do our Tiny Decisions wheel. I really like that raspberry chocolate. So this is for Saturday, the 6th. So let's see what we're going to get. Ornaments all around. Fun. I haven't worked on that one in a long time. Okay, let me find it. Because I have all my stitching over here. Pointing the wrong way, it looks like. All right. Maybe this one. Let's see if this is it. Yep, this is it. So this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. And I'm doing mine on a lighter color. And this has a lot of Kreinik and beads. This is on, I don't know, I think it's a crystal, I don't know. But this is how far I've gotten on it. I think it's a picture that's plus, I don't know. Wait, let me see if I have a card in here. I do not. All right, well, I don't know if I'll have to look in my spreadsheet to see if I wrote it in there or put it in there. But that's where we'll be starting with. Now I have been doing the Kreinik as I go. Normally I would do all the regular cross stitch and then the Kreinik, but there's so much Kreinik in this one that I wanted to just go ahead and do both of them together. So that's what we will work on for an hour for Saturday's spin. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get busy tonight, get some stuff done, since I'm kind of behind. All right, let's set that over there. All right, so that finishes Saturday. Now we're ready for Sunday. So that was the 7th. I'm getting lots of chocolate today. The 7th, right here, in the bunny's tummy. Ooh, it's a white chocolate one. A white chocolate heart, and it is vanilla cream in white chocolate. I think it's kind of squishy. All right, let's see what we got from Historical Sampler Company. How cute. It's a little mouse ornament. Isn't he cute? Oh my goodness, he's adorable. All right, he's gonna have to stay out and go on my tree. That's adorable. Okay. So I don't have any stitching I've done to show you. So let's see what we're going to stitch for Sunday's spin. Go. Kringles. Oh, good. I haven't stitched on that for a long time. Well, I thought I knew what he was in. Yeah, here he is. Sorry, I didn't undo any zippers because I didn't know which ones I would be pulling out. So we'll work on this one for an hour for Sunday's wheel. This is what it will look like when it's finished. Little House Needleworks. And, whoops. This is my starting point. I'm doing this on the called for fabric, 30 count Parisian gray from Access Commodities. I had to look on the chart because it's abbreviated on my fabric. So this is where I am total overall. So I'll probably keep working on these bricks up here. My goal is to get up and get these bricks done and start working on the roof too. So I can work on a room and then bricks and roof and then a room and bricks and roof. So I'm not working on that roof all at the same time because it's huge. That's a lot of stitches. And I thought about changing the name on here. So I worked for Dillard's department stores for 32 years as a programmer, computer programmer. So I thought about changing it to Dillard's, but I'll probably just leave it Kringles. It might be too much work to change it. And my husband is still working there. That's where we met. He just got recognized for working there for 40 years. Okay, now we're ready for the 8th. So let's see what chocolate we get now. Whew. I'm gonna have to not do this many in a row again. So number 8 up here in the corner. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's trying to pull everything out. It looks like the one we had on the 5th or 6th, I think. The raspberry one, maybe. That would be a good one to end on. Yeah, I think it's the raspberry flavored milk chocolate again. Yep. Oops. Still my favorite. Okay, and then the 8th. Which one's? From Historical Sampler. I'm sorry, this is probably loud on. Ooh. Let's see what we have here. Make sure I don't leave anything else in there. Nope. Oh. All right, it's another chart. Reindeer snow globe. And the fabric. Wonder if he has any beads. All right, and then it came with, sorry, I was reading to see if there are any beads on it, a little easel. So I'm guessing we will just mount him on this little easel. Looks like it'll be a little bit smaller than the easel, maybe. I'm guessing that's what this white is that's showing around it. Fun. All right, that will go in my bag also. I should be working on some of those too. All right, and then the last thing is we will spin for today. Whoops. See what we get. Shabby winter calendar. Oh, I haven't worked on this for a long time either. Let's find it. I think this is it. So this is kind of a picture of what it will look like. It's not very accurate because you can't show any of the white, so I think they made the white stitches a blue or something. I'll have to look and see if I have a better picture. So this is how much I have done total on it. This is on 32 count pearl gray from Winchell. And I will be working down here on this one. This is a little ice skater. Whoops, right there. Sorry, hard to get it without that glare. So I'll work on her. We'll see if I can get her done in an hour. Maybe. We shall see. All right, that is all that's got us caught up. 4 days of Flossmas. So, and I may just go ahead and post this because it's at 18 minutes and I like for these Flossmas ones to be a little bit shorter. So I may go ahead and post these and then I'll be back tomorrow to film another one. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.